Yo, what's popping everyone? It's your boy here, Rahim, back again with another great amazing tech video. Well, the video of today, it's all about the AirPods Pro original versus the AirPods Pro clone. So we're gonna see each kind of aspect throughout these kind of two rivals, which is the clone version, which is equivalent to budget, and the AirPods Pro, which are original one, which is equivalent to expensive, which some few of the people, not only few of the people, but many people prefer mostly a budget stuff than that much expensive, which I think the budget stuff which can give you things here and there so as you can use it on the go. Now for further ado, let's get started on this video. Heads to heads with the AirPods Pro and the AirPods Pro clone. Well, there's something quite amazing about them. Well, you cannot tell any difference if you pay close attention to them. Now I'm gonna start with AirPods Pro Original. Well, first thing first, the AirPods Pro Original has many features that rather than the AirPods Pro clone. The sound, what it has, and how much it's flex on its own self, it's such an amazing kind of stuff. First thing first, it's large, it's medium, and actually it's just small, and it's just portable. Whenever you're just like tossing them inside their shell, man, you can forget if you have that. And sometimes the sound that cuts out of the noise, it's actually something which is so great about the AirPods Pro. Another kind of stuff, it's all about the force sensor on the stem. To just jump in and using the force sensor between all of them, between the AirPods Pro Original and the AirPods Pro clone, they all work like charm. But the AirPods Pro Original, it gives you more rapid way, whereby you can just hold it and you can just transparency mode, it's just activated and you can hear what's happening around you. So it's very safe, I think, to my own kind of aspect, because some of the earphones, we have never seen such a thing, because you have just to remove them so as you can just hear what's happening around you. So I think to my own kind of aspect, they nailed it there. So enough digging, let's jump into the clone version. Well, the clone version gives you so much kind of stuff. It's like just the same as an original, but the things which they're a little bit minimum, especially when it comes to some few features, especially like transparency. There is no any transparency sound. It just have the normal kind of music, but I can put it on the mono type because you won't get that kind of amazing music than original. Though there are things which here and there it might be useful, especially when it comes to the pressure sensor. The pressure sensor works so great as a force sensor, which you can hold it and it gives you certain functionality. Another kind of stuff, I think, to my own kind of aspect, it supports a wireless charging. You can just charge it with a wireless charging like crazy and you get things on the go. Other kind of stuff, you get touch control. You can get some few touch controls, but on this one clone version, to be honest, I've tried my best on touch controls, but nothing happened. It's just nothing, it's just there. The only thing which function is the pressure sensor. Now I have no idea, perhaps there's something which I'm missing out or something like that, but I have a feeling that they just colored the sensors with the color black instead of giving it a real kind of sensor there. Another kind of stuff, it has no super bass at all. There's no kind of stuff as a super bass, so be careful whenever you're purchasing them, because you might be reading it online differently that it has a super bass, but actually it doesn't have any super bass. It's just the normal music, you get it up there. So if it's a scale of 10 to 0, well, I can recommend it around 4, because it doesn't enhance how much sound it is. It just gives you that kind of normal sound. You won't be getting that kind of freaking good sound. Let's have the music time, it's 3 to 4 hours. Don't get me wrong, it's just 3 hours. It doesn't have any 4 hours because it does not last quite long. So for the people who would like just to get that kind of AirPods Pro clone, well, prefer you guys to be using original version, because it will give you more bunch of more music time compared to the clone version. Another kind of stuff, while you're looking upon the charging underneath, not charging dock, but charging port underneath, it actually resembles, but one is metallic and one is plastic. It doesn't look the same. It's very different. And another kind of stuff which I think to my own kind of aspect, let's wind up like this way. So thank you guys for watching. If you love this kind of amazing kind of video today, let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking about the AirPods Pro and the clone version. Is it worth it for you for purchasing the budget one, going for the clone version, or is it that much worth it for you to save money so as you can purchase the original version, or is it that kind of worth it for you to just find an alternative AirPods or that kind of earphones of Bluetooth, which that might be convenient to you. Let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you're new here. My name is Abdulrahim13. Consider subscribing to your homeboy here. I'll really appreciate on that. And last but not least, I'll be catching you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and peace.